And a very good morning or good afternoon or evening or whatever it is where you're at. I'm Matt Rogers and welcome to Rants with Rogers and Rogers Reveals. And this week I'm super excited because we are going to be chatting with one of my favorites here. He is a tremendous supporter of so many different YouTubers, including myself. As we take a look at his channel, the Angel Muniz Variety Show, and the one and only Angel. Well, he is with me right now. Let's bring him in. Angel, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever anyone is at in the world. Thank you all for coming.
Angel, you are the man. And Arizona Small Business is already saying this is going to be extremely revealing. And I'm editing what he had to say there just a little bit. I think people really looking forward to get to know you a little bit, Angel. Jelly Duck says hi to you. We got Sparkles and Mrs. Hopkins here in the stream. And so, Angel, first and foremost, tell us a little bit about yourself. You live in Arizona, right?
Yep, and I used to live in Minnesota, and I lived there for 24 years. But
Now,
the other thing about me is that I'm a person who is curious, adventurous, basically suspicious, you could say, because some things I may take out of context too early than I should. But basically, I'm a person who is curious, adventurous, exhilarating, exciting, and all of the above, because I'm a person who is autistic, and I also have ADHD, bipolar, mood, and seizure disorders. But do I let those worry me or get to me? No, because I want to live a life like everyone else, and I want to just be out there in the world doing everyday normal stuff. And with someone who has a disability, some people think it's hard, but you can make it easy on yourself just by pursuing what you want and being courageous and being brave enough to go out there.
Those are really inspiring words, Angel. I mean, you just threw it all out there. And for folks that didn't know about all of that, they do now. And, you're such a positive guy. Every time I ever see you, whether it's on a stream or one of your videos or you're chatting with people, you just seem so happy with life. And given everything that you've, been through and are going through, how do you maintain that?
How do I maintain that about everything? Well, a lot of people will say it's stressful, but yeah, it is kind of stressful because there are things that you can't really do. But believe it or not, there's always an answer to everything. Because the way I always have seen it is that if there's ever a thing that I get stuck on, if there's ever anything that I'm trying to figure out, there's always an answer to it. Because times that I've had the things happen to me, I always like try to finding what is the answer to where I can make it better on myself and everyone around me. So it's all about finding the answer to everything, whether it's you being stressed out with work or whether it's you having problems between you and someone else, or if it's something that you just that was a gift that someone brought upon you, because I have oftentimes had people come to me unexpectedly for stuff, and it's all about finding the answer.
Well, we sure do appreciate you sharing that with us. April is, after all, Autism Awareness Month, and it's winding down, but it's one more chance to bring some awareness to that. And hey, I want to say hi to some folks here. Eating with Mrs. P is Miss P here is in the house, so hi to you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Arizona. Angel is a fellow Zony. And Angel, I understand that apparently, Computer Chick is here as well. So hi to Mr. Goat. How hot is it supposed to be in Phoenix today?
104 today, but the broadcast here in my area says 105, so it's like 1 degree apart.
105 degrees. It's April. Yeah. So what do you do when the weather starts to get like this down there? When it's because right now it'll probably be hot for the next several months, right?
Pretty much, but I don't know yet because this is my first full year living here in Arizona since I moved here at the end of July of last year.
So you're in for it, man. This is you- you're gonna get the full experience now. Hey, we got High Heel Knight saying howdy and welcome, High Heel Knight. We're getting to know Angel a little bit. I know a lot of you know Angel, and we just talked a little bit about some of the things that he deals with on a daily basis as far as autism and some other things, but does it with a smile and a great attitude. And I want to ask you, Angel, I want to bring up your YouTube page channel, I guess, and talk to us a little bit about what got you into YouTube.
Basically, initially when I started the YouTube, it was supposed to be like a current events kind of thing, and some of those videos have now been deleted in the whole process. But I decided to take a different route of my channel in March of 2018. And because if you click on videos and if you go from oldest to newest, because you know how there's that little sort by bar right over there, and click on oldest.
Let's see what we got.
This was the time when I began taking my channel in a different direction, and these were some of my earlier videos. As you can see,
look at a young Angel here. Whoa, look at that. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but that's great.
Cause I ate an entire box of banquet oven chicken, and so these were some of my earlier streams, earlier stuff. And as time went along, things became more improved with the equipment that I have, with the technology that I got within my devices and such. And so there's so much within the time of my channel that I started to where it's at now. And so a lot of these are like mukbangs in the earlier beginning. And I would decide to do a walk stream amongst a trail that was right behind the apartment building that I was living at when I was still in Minnesota. So all these are pretty old, but it's because I wanted to get my channel started in a different direction. And later on, things have became more improved with suggestions by people, with the software that I have. And a lot of these earlier videos were what began the kind of content that I put it on my channel.
Now this says how to pronounce your name. Do I pronounce it right, Angel?
Well, believe it or not, 2 years ago when I started meeting people, some people pronounced my name very wrong. Some people pronounced it as Angel, and believe it or not, one person even pronounced my name as anal.
Oh, come on. No, they didn't.
I'm not lying to you.
What?
The person pronounced my name as anal.
No.
I'm not lying to you.
Come on.
I know you're a news broadcaster and a family guy, but I'm not lying. A person pronounced my name as anal.
Now, look, I could see on hell, because honestly, at first I wasn't sure about that one either. But, where do you get, anal? Come on. Look, as a broadcaster, I come across names that I struggle with all the time. That comes with the business, and I don't always get them right, but good grief. We got Justin Mello in the stream saying hi. Hi, Justin. Thanks for being here.
Hey,
High Heel Knight says he used to be handsome and thin when he started YouTube. Oh, you know what, High Heel Knight? I like your new haircut, man. Have you noticed that, Angel, with the High Heel Knight? He got his haircut. It's all tight and tidy, and he's looking sharp. So
I need to get my haircut here soon as well. Because
it's hard to do these days.
Yeah.
Everything's shut down, I
know. I can't as of right now.
that's the way. Up here in Washington State, we can't either. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the variety show part. So that is obviously because you do so many different things. That's where you came up with the variety show.
Yeah. And my initial channel name was Angel Muniz #Nation of Domination, because Nation of Domination was a community that I was a part of, but that community has since died down. But last year, when I was doing some name adjustments, I decided to name it the Angel Muniz Variety Show because of what I put out there.
What is your favorite thing to do on YouTube? Is it the mukbangs? Is it the unboxing, the comedy stuff? Like, what do you enjoy the most?
I have to say it's the laughs and funny moments and the fun that I have with my friends. Because for anyone that knows me, knows I have one of the most infectious laughs they have ever heard. Because
I've heard it.
laugh is so contagious. It's so like
There it is. There it is. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard it, that is the vintage Angel Muniz laugh, and it is contagious. Now, what brings that laugh out? Is there a certain? Does it have to be something super funny, or does it just kind of sneak out from time to
that
time?
comes out basically whenever I tell my own jokes, or whenever or whenever someone says something funny that I can't help but laugh with.
What have you?
Because Mrs. Hopkins knows the one time I was on Sterling Silver's stream where we laughed our butts off.
I love it. High Heel Knight says Nation of Domination was a pro wrestling faction with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Oh, look at that.
I did not know that, but the community that I was a part of was kind of like in a competition with a lot of like channel supporting groups and growing networks.
Yeah, Jelly Duck got a haircut today. Well, Jelly Duck, you need to do a video and post that so we can all see your new. Don't you think, Angel? Shouldn't Jelly Duck do a video? We want to see it.
Either do a video or post it to his social media.
Yeah, come on, Jelly Duck. We're waiting on that. Does anybody, if anybody, by the way, if anybody has any questions for Angel, get them in the chat and we'll answer those for you here on the stream. So we're just having a great time with Angel. Say, so you actually have a big following on YouTube, Angel, over a couple thousand subscribers. How did you do that? And what is your advice for us up and comers that are just starting out on YouTube?
Basically, what in the beginning where I had said that my channel was initially supposed to be a current event, that's because in the 2017, I used to call into a call-in show all the time and get my views on current events and such. And oftentimes the host of the stream or his channel will post my link, and I may get one or two new people. But over time, the more areas that I experienced, the more places that I went to, I've been able to get my subscriber base up there. But also there has been some videos that I've got a large amount of views. Like my most viewed video is a funny blooper from the show, if you guys ever heard of it, Live PD.
Oh, is that right? Is that on your channel, that video right now?
Yeah, it has 6.5K views.
Wow. I'll have to look at that. I didn't notice that. By the way, Miss Hopkins loves your guys' laughs, you and Chris O's laughs. Arizona, you're in Phoenix, right, Angel?
Yeah, I'm in downtown Phoenix.
Downtown Phoenix. Jelly Duck can't do a video. He's making music stuff. That's fair. That's fair, Jelly Duck, but we'll be waiting. And Freddie Rudu is asking if you're a child-friendly YouTuber.
You can say that, but oftentimes I may curse, but it's no direct any word towards anyone.
Sure.
It's just basically something that I like have a conversation with. And if I say a curse word here or there is okay, but it's mainly due to some form of like thing that's making me stress.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, pretty much you keep it clean for the most part, from what I've seen as well.
For the most part, and I just make sure that I keep everything enjoying and interactive and friendly to everyone. But I wouldn't say that it's like a G rating. I would say it's more so of a PG or PG-13 rating for my channel.
That's kind of where I'm at. I kind of figure PG-13, you know. I got to share a story with you. In fact, I'm probably gonna upload it sometime this week. I got woken up at 1 o'clock in the morning this morning. Now I normally get up at 2, but I got woken up at 1 o'clock this morning to the stench of a skunk. Literally, I could smell it in my house. Though I don't know if it was outside. It was obviously outside. It wasn't in my house, but it stunk like a skunk in my house, Angel. and it woke me up
Wow.
at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I laid in bed, I got my phone, and I did a rant about it. So I'm going to put that on the channel at some point. So yeah.
Maybe you can have it be as a exclusive video on your Patreon as an unlisted video.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Actually, that's a good point. At least put it on there first for a little while. Yeah. Angel and Jelly Duck are two of my Patreons. Actually, my only two Patreons to my channel, and they are awesome dudes, and I cannot thank them enough for that. But oh, Freddie Rudu is asking if he's trying to get back into gaming, and I know you do a lot of gaming, Angel. Any advice?
Well, it all depends on what you have, because if you have, like, let's say a console or a computer, it all depends on what kind of genre of games you're interested in, because everyone has different interests of what they like for games. Like a lot of people love the first-person shooters. A lot of people like the war games like Call of Duty. But for me, let me go grab my games I have and show them to you.
Okay, go ahead, Angel. While you do that, High Heel Knight asking what caused the smell. Well, it was a skunk, dude. I mean, but I don't know where it was. I don't know if it's mating season or if it got hit by a car or just got ticked off at the world and decided to spray, but it was out there somewhere, and I haven't found it yet. It's probably long gone, but yeah. Okay, what do you got there?
So these are the games that I have for my PS4 system, and the games that I have for my Xbox is on the console itself. That's like a digital download, you could say. But I have Spider-Man.
That's a great game, I've heard.
Insane Trilogy, Tomb Raider, the 20th anniversary, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, wow.
And the reason why I got all these is because they it's like an adventure game where you're going through obstacles, going through different forms. Like within the Tomb Raider, you're going the places to find objects and complete missions. And with Spider-Man, you're slinging your way from city to city, trying to rescue Mary Jane and trying to save the world.
And now, Angel, you have a brand new computer to play these games on. Well, those are PS4 theirs, but you've
PS4,
got.
But I do have a Steam account where I can get games and download that will give me the ability to play on this, because I did get a new gaming computer, and it was just delivered yesterday, and I ordered it last week. So
yeah, you unboxed it yesterday.
Dell G7 gaming laptop.
Freddie Rudu says, no, it was not a metaphor, High Heel Knights. It was literally a skunk. Freddie Rudu says he's got a Nintendo 64. So he's old. He's old school.
That's old school, man.
Yeah.
If you want to get back to gaming, either see about getting some other N64 games, which I don't think you can do, because I don't think there are very many people reselling their N64 games or anything. So you might have to get up to date. I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people are still old school. But if someone wants to get back to something, like if you want to get back to watching TV, I'm sorry, but those old-fashioned televisions from the 1940s and 50s are long gone, and nowadays everyone is getting things that are LED flat screens. Like the TV that I have is a Hisense 4K Dolby Vision HDR Android TV.
Angel's not messing around with the gaming. He ain't playing. It's legit. Right, Angel?
You might have to get something that's like a bit newer within the last 5 or 6 years, because I like the old school people. But whenever you want to get back to something, you need to do like a few upgrades. And Justin Mel says, I have a capture card that I have been using for quite a while. I've heard people use capture cards like that that want to do retro gaming on their channel through like their older systems.
Yeah, they can live stream it. Yep. Do you ever live stream video games, Angel?
I did a couple streams in the late of 2018 when
Okay.
I got my PS4 system and got a free digital code to redeem for the Batman Arkham Knights game.
Freddie Rudu says there's a website called Lukey Games that still sells retro. He's into the retro, so that's why he's got the Nintendo 64. Justin's got a PS4 and a Nintendo Switch. He and his dad they're gonna play Dead or Alive 6 this weekend. Now I'm not familiar with that one, but it sounds intense. And High Heel Knight just started playing Uncharted 4. Is that the Nathan Drake stuff? The Uncharted, those are pretty cool. We had one of those, I think, on our PS4. Not sure if you've played those at all, but and then now, Angel, besides YouTubing and playing video games, what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do with your spare time?
In my spare time, I like to go biking.
Biking, okay. So, what kind of bike? Are you talking like mountain biking?
Basically just a city biking, like cruising around.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't have any form of mountain bike that would allow me to go up the mountains. And even if I did, mountain bikes are the most expensive kind of bike that there is. But the bike that I have is a cruiser.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's some great mountain biking down there in Arizona. I know, if you're willing to deal with the heat, obviously that's something you gotta deal with, right?
Yeah.
Arizona Small Business Insider, by the way, guys, a great channel, and he was featured last week here on Rogers Reveals. Chip, he's playing Super Smash Bros. Master for N64. Who wants a challenge? He's throwing out a challenge. Chip is there. So, well, Freddie Rudu, you've got the N64, so maybe you guys could go at it. Oh, listen to this. High Heel Knight tried to buy a new webcam on Amazon. The brand that he normally gets is normally $45. They jacked it up to $200. Is that a Logitech? What is that, High Heel?
Because the one that you are probably talking about is probably the lower end of Logitech cameras. But the one that is 200 that I've seen is the Logitech Brio webcam that shoots in 4K.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm on a 1080p Logitech right now.
Yeah, and that's the one that I have because, believe it or not, this webcam that I'm using right now is the one that my brother gave to me for Christmas.
And I think this was in the ballpark of $50, maybe a little more, maybe like 75 or 80. Wow, but 200. Yeah, maybe he is talking about the 4K version. Jelly Duck's got a Game Boy camera and printer. Wait, what?
Wait, what? A Game Boy? Is he talking about those separately? Because
I would hope.
I'm confused because he says Game Boy camera and printer, and I don't think Nintendo ever had a separate camera for the Game Boys. I mean, those are old school from the early 1990s.
Yeah, I think that's what he's
color was even released.
I think that's what he's saying. He's got a bunch of old stuff, but he's got a new haircut, and we're all looking forward to seeing that. Miss Hopkins says if you ever come down to Yuma, your hubby can hook you up. Jelly, let's see. Yeah, it was a Logitech. High Heel Knight says he bought it 3 years ago.
Oh,
so maybe is there a chance? He says it's not the 4K webcam that they're charging $200 for. Wow. Miss Hopkins.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I still plan on purchasing a green screen, Mrs. Hopkins, because I want to try to have a virtual background for my streams that I do. But the one thing that is kind of hard, in case you cannot see, is that I usually have my computer over there. But ever since I got it yesterday, I put it on my coffee table to try it out. But when I were to go back to the desk right behind me, it will be kind of hard trying to fit a green screen in between, because here's my couch and right behind there is my desk.
Yeah. Actually, High Heel Knight says there was a Game Boy camera and printer.
What?
I guess there was. I'll be darned.
Oh.
I did a video, in fact. I did a rant about tiny fashion, it was called. And it was when at the one of the award things, Lizzo, the singer, she had this tiny little purse, and I did a rant about tiny fashion, and I had my fanny pack, and I found an old Game Boy in my fanny pack. I didn't even know it was there. Unfortunately, the fanny pack didn't fit around my waist anymore either, but that's a different story. Ms. Hopkins, has anyone done a beta testing for the new Facebook Messenger room? It allows up to 50 people in a panel. They're trying to compete with Zoom. Wow. Have you tried that, Angel?
I have been trying to see where I can go to test it out, but I don't know if only select people are testing it for right now, or if it's available to everyone on Facebook all around the world and such. So, because I know beta testing is often given to select people.
Speaking of this, and Miss Hopkins and everybody else who's here, Sparkles is a 90s kid, so she knows what we're chatting. Yeah, I was too. I was born in 74, but I want to tell you guys, tomorrow night, and Angel, I don't know if you'll be there or not, but when my wife and I do our Thursday night stream, we're actually doing our prize giveaway for everybody who played the loser game all month. But I'm making an announcement. There is something new coming to Rants with Rogers. It's going to be a new game, okay? And it's going to be epic. Actually, Angel, I told you and Jelly Duck about it. Don't mention it in the chat because I want it to be a surprise. But on Patreon, I told you guys what it is. I don't know if you've seen that post yet or not. But
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to make that announcement tomorrow night on our live stream, which starts at 7 Pacific. And we'll give away our prize and all that. But yeah, so I want to get Angel before we go, because I usually try to keep these to about a half an hour. I want to get a rant from you, because this is Rants with Rogers. Okay. So I owe it to the channel, really, to get a rant from you. So what do you want to get off your chest?
There's this assistant manager over where I work at, because for anyone that has been following me across social media and my channel, you guys know that I recently started working at Walmart as a Walmart associate just this month. But since I've started working there, there's been this supervisor that really you could say is enforceful, because he expects people to do things at like a really fast pace. And do I hate him? No, but it's just that oftentimes he would come over where I'm working, putting things on shelves, and tell me to speed it up. And I'm going as fast as I can, because for someone who is autistic, it's hard to keep things to the aspect that someone else wants. And I just wish he would allow me to do the work that I'm doing to get it done and be able to learn the system. Because ever since I started this job, I had to learn a whole bunch of new things, to how to properly put things on shelves, where things are supposed to go, from what zoning is, to a whole bunch of other things.
You just started. Yeah, right? I mean, it's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Does he know that you're autistic, Angel?
No, he doesn't. And the one thing I want to say before I continue with my rant is that in the end, with the end of Autism Awareness Month ending soon, the one thing about people that need to know what autism is, basically, you could say we're kind of like a snowflake where no two snowflakes are alike. But that's what autistic people are. There's no person that has the same disabilities and operate the same, because each and one of us are different, and so are you guys. We're all different in our own form of way. But you need to get to understand what autism is, and it's a thing that tampers with the brain.
Yeah. Well, and I think that maybe if this, and we won't say any names, obviously, but I think maybe if this manager knew, maybe he would be a little more understanding. I don't know how to go about that, Angel, but certainly that can be frustrating. I can imagine when you're doing the best that you can, and being told that it's not good enough. Anything else that do you get mad at the heat or anything? Like what I know.
I do get sweaty from the heat, but it's nothing that I'm mad at from the
No.
heat here in Arizona. But I also have gotten a bit I would a bit like frustrated from the supervisor who was expecting me to cut open a box, put it on the shelf in like 40 seconds flat. And you may say, whoa, that's a bit too fast. I cannot do that. Well, I'm trying the best I can to make sure I'm doing the right job. And I just wish he would understand more. And last week when I was working and he was there, when I went to a different kind of area to check up on something, when I came back, I saw that my cardboard cutter was gone. And I thought I may have lost it, but I think he probably took it because he was trying to test me or such. And then he was like, here, finish it up ASAP. Because it seems like I'm too slow for him. He wants me to be like Sonic the Hedgehog or do things as fast as 100 miles per hour.
Well, Angel, you just keep doing the best that you can, and if that's not good enough for somebody, then that's their problem. But we love you, man, and I just really appreciate you opening up to us here today on Rogers Reveals. I did not know that you battled autism, and I guess just lastly, if there's anything you could say to other people that maybe don't deal with, they don't know anybody that has autism, that it's not really a part of their daily routine, what would you like to tell them about people with autism? I know you mentioned every case is different, but that they could do to make things a little bit better for everybody.
To make things better, you just need to focus on what you want in your life. And I know some people are all about autism awareness. I know some people are about spreading information about autism and such. But the thing is that really what you're for? Because if it is, then go ahead. But there are other things in life that you can do for yourself to make yourself happy. And just look at what I did for myself as someone who is autistic. I went through so much stuff in like the past 2 or 3 years, because 2018 was the year that I was battling a case for me to be restored to me being my own guardian, because I used to have a guardianship upon me, and now that I'm my own person, I'm doing things for myself, and I also moved from Minnesota down here to Arizona last year when I came here in late of July. So it's all about trying to achieve your goals and trying to do what you want, because guess what? Bringing awareness is not going to achieve the kind of goals that you want, because it's just making people aware of what kind of disease is or what autism is. Because, like, take for example, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month for a lot of breast cancer patients. But is there anything that can stop breast cancer? As of right now, I don't know. And so you can bring awareness, but it's nothing that there's nothing that bringing awareness will do for you, because you need to make sure you do what makes you happy, and you also need to make the right choices in your life. Like I had made some crappy choices in my life as well, but I've always owned up to what I did. I've always took responsibility for my actions. I always did the right thing, and making sure that I do the right thing, because as the old saying goes, 2 wrongs don't make a right. And I have made so many mistakes, but once I learned from that, I do the right thing, And then I also do the right thing for myself in determining where I want to go. And that's what a lot of people need to do, is figure out what you want in life. Are you happy where you're at? Do you want to move somewhere else? Where would you be? Where would you want to go in your life that you have right now? Do you plan on having any goals? Just try to figure out what you want for yourself. And because a lot of people like myself who is autistic think that we can't do things for ourselves. Some people have said, oh, you'll never make it in this world. You'll never be able to be your own person. You'll never get a job, etc. All because they think autistic people are not capable of doing things like a normal person can. But believe in yourself, be encouraging, be courageous, and make sure you're doing things for yourself that will make you happy, and making sure that you can do things that a lot of people think that you can do and prove them wrong. And then even if you do prove them wrong and they don't say, okay, I'm sorry, I was wrong about you. It's just those that are kind of people that you don't need in your life.
Oh, well said, Angel. And we appreciate you and all that you bring to the table here on YouTube. And enjoy that new computer. We'll look forward to some new videos from you being coming out of that. And thanks a lot for chatting with me today, Angel. It's been a real pleasure, man. I just really enjoy chatting with you.
You're an awesome person, Rogers, and I definitely plan on getting some use out of my new computer and trying some things out. But I definitely plan on upgrading the SSD drive, even though it does have a 256 gig SSD. To a lot of people, that's not a lot, and I agree. So I'm planning on getting a 1 terabyte SSD for this computer.
Well, we'll look forward to whatever comes out of that, Angel. Again, thank you so much. And Miss Hopkins says you're a great role model and you've got a great supportive family. And I saw another comment I wanted to read. Jelly Duck says, be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. And that is a very, very true, great point, Jelly Duck. So,
yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, Angel, you take care, my friend, and we will chat with you soon. Okay. And thanks again for being on the stream.
No problem. Don't get banned from a Blockbuster if they ever open again.
That's right. I forgot. Angel was once banned from a Blockbuster. A great story. That
on a funny note, but y'all
great story.
Bye.
All right, Angel. You take care, bud. Angel Muniz. Again, check out his channel, you guys. I know most of you already are on it. Probably all of you, but there it is. Look at that. He's about to hit 2.4 thousand subscribers. Just a great guy and just a fun community to be a part of. So thank you to him for joining me here on Rogers Reveals. And next week, a big announcement here. Next week on Rogers Reveals, I will be talking, some of you may know him, to Bob's Adventure. You heard me right. Adventure. Bob is going to be living in his van. And it's a thing. There is a whole live in your van community out there. And so we're going to be talking about that, what it's all about, and get to know it a little bit. Hi, Chasing America, joining in here at the end. And hi to you. And actually, Chasing America is another channel that I think I'm going to probably chat with at some point here on Rogers Reveals. But yes, next week, next Wednesday, around the same time, Bob's Adventure. Learn what it's like to be living in your van, because apparently a lot of people are doing this, some by choice, some not by choice. We'll learn more about that topic. I think it's going to be fascinating. Bob is a hilarious guy. For those of you that don't know him, it will be entertaining. I can guarantee you that. So tune in tomorrow to the stream, Thursday night streams at 7:00 Pacific time. We're doing, for those of you that have played in it, our giveaway for the month, for the Playing the Loser game. And I'm also making a huge announcement, a new game show, if you will, coming to Rants with Rogers, something I've invented. And I'm going to make the announcement on that tomorrow night before we do the giveaway. So I hope to see you guys there again, 7 p.m. Pacific time on that. If you haven't already subscribed to Rants with Rogers, please do so. Please leave a thumbs up for this and let everybody that you know that knows Angel, share it out to them, put it out there on social media. Thanks to all of you that have already done that so that they can see this and see Angel in action. He was great today, and I so appreciate it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will drop a link to Angel's channel. Yes, I will, Chasing America. I certainly will. In fact, it's on the description section of this post. So once we're done, you can just go to that. But I'll drop it here on the chat as well. All right. So guys, yeah, Computer Chick, we got the giveaway. Don't forget. Oh, Angel just put the link there. So there you go. You can go check out his page. And the mic sounded good. Good. Yeah. This just came in yesterday. It's my new Yeti. My other one crapped out on me for no reason. Well, there was a reason, but I'm still surprised by it. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that this one sounds good. I'm excited about it. The headset mic was okay, but this is much better. So thanks for being here on Rogers Reveals every Wednesday, guys, usually between 10 and noon, sometime in that time frame, if I can make it happen live. And then, of course, it gets uploaded. So thanks again, everybody. I'm going to go get some lunch. I've been working since 2 o'clock this morning. I'm hungry. It's been a pleasure. Been great to get to know Angel, and I will see all of you tomorrow night. If not then soon. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a